So I thought I would go ahead and do another unboxing. This one I actually had to reorder. It is the Weeds and Witches Oracle. So I actually pre-ordered it, and when it was released, the day it was released, it actually was delivered. But the box and the deck was pretty damaged, so I couldn't actually even use it, which is why I had to wait for a new one to come. So here is the back of the box. And here is the guidebook. So if you are someone who likes the guidebook, it's here. It is illustrated with the cards. Sorry, just trying to get a good angle of that. Alrighty. And these are super shrink wrapped, which is crazy because the deck that I got actually wasn't. I didn't have any plastic on the cards themselves. So seeing these being shrink wrapped, I am not prepared. Let's see if I got that. Woohoo! All right. So these colors just really stood out. Thought these were very pretty. I really liked the artwork. Definitely called to me. So here's one of them. I definitely like the kind of dreamlike energy coming through, and all of the greens. Some of you may know I'm a Pisces, so I naturally just greens and blues and cool colors I'm 100% drawn to. Shuffle's very nice. Cardstock is on the thin side, definitely bendable, so would probably use a little bit of caution when shuffling or handling them too much. Message for the collective. Guidebook looks great. I typically, again, this reading will be based off of my intuition with the cards. I will not be using the guidebook. However, if you're still developing your intuition, or you know, are just interested in reading the guidebook, it does come with one. I have read the guidebook on several decks. But I actually typically don't read the guidebooks. Let's see. Get one more card, I think. Should, oof, okay. One more. We're getting a message. Just honing in on a little more specifics. If you are interested in my bio, I do have the links to my social media if you're interested, because I do post different messages on different social media. So the YouTube message is going to be very different from the TikTok message. TikTok and YouTube messages are going to be very different from the Facebook message. All right. I'm going to go ahead and show you the cards. So this one is Everyday Magic, Fairy Dust, oops, Precision, and Return to the Woods. All right. So this message right away speaks of magic. And when dealing with magic, yes, for those who do practice, you know, spell work and magic, that's obviously pretty obvious, but this is a little bit deeper than that. With everyday magic and fairy dust, this is more so an energy of everyday things being seen as magical, almost with precision here and return to the woods. There's also a need for grounding with return to the woods, being out in nature. With precision here, this energy that's coming through in this reading is someone who is kind of living the same cycle every day. It's like they get up, they go to work, they come home, they rest, make dinner, go to bed, repeat, right? It's like that kind of energy. And so with this particular energy, what it's saying is even the everyday mundane stuff can be magical. You know, even going to work, if you look at it with wonder, like, again, not everyone has a job. So, you know, be appreciative of that. Not everyone wakes up in the morning. So again, be appreciative of that. But also to kind of take time to look at the little things. It's really easy to get caught up in our routines. But, you know, if you slow down and maybe slow down on your walk into work, you might see the moon, or you might notice the sun, or you might notice a specific bird, something like that. And so it's definitely a message of, you know, the everyday things being magical. Notice the little moments around you. Notice the mundane, and instead of just seeing it as a cycle, seeing it as a loop, like this is my life, it's more so encouraging you, like, this is your life, but look how wonderful it is that you get to watch the sunset, or you get to watch the moon rise, or you get another paycheck in order to, you know, have another day to eat really yummy food or something like that, right? And so the message here is really, if I had to sum it up, gratitude, being grateful for what you have, being grateful for the little things that we tend to take for granted. So I will go ahead and leave it there, and I will see everyone in my next video.